What's going on, guys? Just wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about some of the basics of some of the platforms that you guys are using, and go through a couple of different things and show you a couple things that are in common that I think stand out that we don't. Some of us maybe don't think about when we think about all of these different platforms. So the first one I'm going to start with is going to be Twitter, right? Some of the basics for Twitter is going to be you're going to network on there. You can network with other influencers. You're going to be able to get a reach into a following, right? You can grow your following. You can reach more people through that platform. It's a place where you can post links. You can post written content, different things like that. You can get sales from that, and it also can grow your credibility. Okay. Now, Facebook, very similar, right? Facebook is, everybody's heard of Facebook. It's one of the major platforms right now that you should be on. Facebook, the reason why I like that is because it's got a personal touch to it, right? You can talk about your family, you can talk about your dog, you can talk about your business, you can talk about all types of different things on there. So it adds that personal touch in there. You can put content on there. You can grow a community on Facebook. You can have reach. You can reach a lot of people through the Facebook platform. You can network with other influencers, network with basically anybody through Facebook. You can create groups in Facebook as well, which can be beneficial on multiple different levels of your business. You can get sales also through Facebook and still build credibility as well through Facebook. Now, Instagram, another platform that is huge out there right now. You can put content on there. You can grow your reach on Instagram. You can network with other influencers on Instagram. You can grow your following as well through there. Can also get sales, and you can also grow your credibility again through Instagram. Instagram is one of those ones that I feel like a lot of people focus on credibility as far as like an authority figure if you have a huge following. So maybe you're not as huge on Facebook, but on Instagram you're huge. Maybe post some stuff and kind of transfer those things back and forth and connect it to. That'll grow your credibility a little bit more as an authority figure. YouTube. YouTube, you can have reach on YouTube. You can post content on YouTube. YouTube is huge because it's video. A lot of people are moving towards video and voice nowadays. So you can grow your following on YouTube as well. You can get sales through YouTube, and you can also grow your credibility through YouTube as well. So next is LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn, a lot of people use this as you have this perception of like this is a business platform, very extremely professional type things, but it's still just as beneficial to be on YouTube, right? Because I mean, you can post content on there, you can network with other professionals, you can grow your reach right through there. You can have connections. I use that. Kind of like a following on Instagram or friends on Facebook. You can have connections on LinkedIn. You can also do sales and grow your credibility through there as well. Now, then you have Thinkific, right? So this is kind of a turning of the events a little bit as far as different platforms. Thinkific is a platform where you can grow courses on there. You can sell your course. You can create a lead page, so that way you can get people into a course if you have any type of, say you want to do a mindset training course or something like that. You can create that through Thinkific. You can get your sales through there, and also that way is a way for you to grow credibility too. Trainerize. Now, Trainerize is a platform that I see a lot of people use. I use Trainerize. A lot of my clients use Trainerize. It's basically a platform and an app that you can download to your phone where your clients are able to, you can create the exercises, you can put nutritional advice into there, you can do messaging through that app, you can track when they check in, how much, how many reps and sets and weights that they're doing. They can do photos, before and after photos in there. There's a lot of benefits to having a Trainerize app that also partners with Evolution Nutrition, which is an app where you can do specific meal plans and have everything laid out with grocery shopping lists, the whole 9 yards. They can swap in and out foods based off their caloric intake and their macros. There's a lot of benefits to Evolution Nutrition. And once you get both of those, they actually sync right in, so you can actually reach Evolution Nutrition right through the Trainerize app. Those are a really good combination to have. Also through those you can do sales, and it grows your credibility as well. MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is a nutritional app. A lot of people heard of MyFitnessPal. You can have friends on MyFitnessPal. Friends can see what you're eating and tracking throughout the course of the day. You can literally take snapshots of barcodes of different foods. You can put all the different recipes and stuff that you're in there, and it's gonna break down the things that you're eating and how many fats, carbs, proteins, different things like that you should be eating in a day. So that's also another really good app. That's a way that you can add to something else to increase sales. By tracking and having that accountability, and then it also grows credibility as well as they get to see what you're doing on your day-to-day with as far as your nutritional needs are. DocuSign. So this is another little shift in events here. DocuSign is, within your coaching businesses or your online business, you want to have some sort of form of an agreement with people where they have to sign, right? Depending on the durations of your programs. This is an easy way to do it. You can create your agreement. You can via email that stuff over, so that way they can literally sign it. If you're closing, say a deal over the phone, you can be right on the phone and get their email real quick, send over your agreement. They can sign the agreement to get into your program and have it shipped back all in a matter of 5 seconds. Okay, it's not very hard. You have PayPal. Obviously, a lot of people know of PayPal. PayPal is an easy way to collect and transfer money around. Wave is very similar to PayPal. You can collect and transfer money around. I know Wave has, maybe PayPal does too. I just know a little bit more about Wave, how you can have, when you start growing your business, there's a lot of beneficial things to Wave as far as invoices, scheduling, that type of stuff out, along with growing, like if you have employees, if you have different payroll options, they have that in there as well. I'm pretty sure PayPal probably has some of the similar things in there. I just don't know 100% for sure the PayPal back end. Then you have TaxBot. This is something that I use. This is something that's extremely beneficial for us, especially if you're in an online space and you're traveling around. TaxBot is something that is good for you when it comes tax season, because it tracks, mileage, it tracks all of that stuff automatically. The moment you hop in your car, you don't even have to push a button or anything like that once you download it. And it tracks your mileage, so you can track mileage of, when you're doing something that's related to work, so you can write that type of stuff off. You can add in receipts in there, take snapshots, the whole 9 yards. So that way at the end of the year, when it comes tax season, you literally go in there and you can print that stuff out and you can put it into the system. So it's extremely beneficial come tax season, so it's not as a hassle. And it keeps everything all in one nice spot. And then you have something called MailChimp, right? MailChimp is an email marketing campaign system. So that way you can have some of that automation. So that way you can create campaigns. So when people decide to join your program or they want your free ebook or something like that, you can literally have them funnel into a system to where you can offer them more products or offer them more value through email. It's what I use. It's one of the ones, I know there's other ones out there. It's just one that's extremely easy and convenient and pretty friendly to use on the online space right now as far as the platform goes. I hope that this was beneficial. There's thousands of platforms out there. I know that, there's some of these have duplicated type things going on as far as other platforms that are very similar. These are just some of the ones that I know that are tried and true and that I personally use and a lot of my clients use as well. But there's one thing I want to, as far as the social media type platforms, that I want to cover real quick that I feel is extremely important. And a lot of people kind of overlook this area when they're trying to scale and grow their business to astronomical levels. And that's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, those platforms right there. They all have a couple things in common, right? The two important things that I see that a lot of them have in common are going to be the sales, right? All of them have sales and all of them have credibility in there. So for an online entrepreneur, an online coach, this is extremely important, because what this means is, if you're not in this space, you should be, right? Because otherwise that tells me that you're leaving credibility, a chance for you to grow your credibility and authority online. And it's also telling me, if you're not on one of these platforms, that you're leaving money on the table from one of these platforms. You should be showing up in these spaces multiple times throughout the course of the day, adding value to as many people as you possibly can. That's the benefit of having an option to be on all of these platforms, is so that way we can show up and provide and serve more to everybody else. I love you guys, and like always, just keep reaching and lead from the heart.